Hey Brett and Lisa, so we got your first glue line, well actually second glue line beam in for the floor. That one there, that's the biggest one. And it sits in the pocket over there. And it's notched into this decorative log, just like this notch is. This is going to be for the smaller 12-inch tall beam. It's going to run across to that one. Actually runs through that one to the stairwell. But let's see that. So this will be the bottom of your floor joist. Floor joist will sit on top of this beam. This is the top of the floor joist, so this is cut level to where the top of the floor joist will be. It should come right to the bottom side of your subfloor. That's what the plan's called for. Originally I thought we'd cut them off here and then just notch it out, but they want, in the plans, they want this left. So when the subfloor goes on here, then the next post that sits on it that goes up to the ridge has a solid bearing beneath it. So that's what we're doing. Cutting these pockets in there like that with the chainsaw. Time consuming. More tedious than a person would realize. Let's see if I can get it. This has got the gnarliest looking side of this log facing the river for you. And see if you can see that or not. Say hi, Sam. Cut away, man. Don't stop on my account. He's cutting your windows out. They're starting to sheet this front wall. Anyway. Okay, Brett and Lisa. So, we have this one cut. So that glue lamb beam is going to pass all the way through this post and sit in the notch in that one. So we're going to get that done right now and we'll see what it looks like. Alright, so we finally got it in. So this glue lamb runs clear through this post and cantilevers out here. There's going to be another 8-inch post that goes clear to the floor here, and that's where your stairway goes. According to the plan. And I'm not gonna lie to you, that sucked. So my cut through that log was a wee bit too tight, and we had to use straps and feed on it, and all three of us took about 2 hours. Once we got it started, we couldn't get it back out, so we were committed to shove it all the way through. So getting it all the way through was very, very difficult. Should have made my hole a little bit tighter or bigger, but I don't know if you can see in this light. Step around the plumbing pipe here. Probably can't with the sun in the camera, but really nice fit on that. So you can see the fit on this one. This one here, by the way, which is the biggest glue lamb of all of them, went very smoothly. That one went in right away. This one, different story. It did not go in right away. But it's cool. Anyhow, it's done now. Thank goodness. Now, as soon as that, I'll pick that other one up that goes from here to here tomorrow and get that one put in. But we can start floor framing now from that end this way. Tomorrow, we're picking up for the day. Yeah. There you have it. Your 3 log posts in the basement. They got to cut off to the height too for floor height, but all 3 of these will be the same height as that one. Yep. we have to pry down on that 2x12 rim board. It had so much crown to it. Try to get it tight to the sill plate on the top of the foundation wall. I don't know if you can see the gap under it, but it was way too high. Make sure you're nailing that down into the rim as well. Okay, Brett and Lisa, so your floor gets a doubled up 2x12 rim joist on your floor framing, and obviously a 2x12 is not the same height as your BCI, as your i-joist floor joist. So the plans call for, and it was included in with the material package, 5/8 OSB that we're going to rip down to 3 inches wide, and we'll pad the top of that with a 5/8 piece of OSB to bring it up to the same height as the floor joist. Never seen that in my life. Framed a lot of floors, never seen dimensional lumber used with i-joists. It's always been a rim board, which is made out of OSB, this kind of material, or out of an LVL type product, like right here is an LVL, and an LVL is a laminated plywood type product. Engineered wood is typically what you'd use for a rim board when you're using i-joists. But your plans are a little different, not conventional, that's for sure. So we're using 2x12 dimensional lumber for rim board, doubled up. Holy cow, really freaking strong. Anyhow, obviously when you're using dimensional lumber, you got to deal with warp and wane and cup and bow and that sort of stuff. This is actually really nice looking wood, nice lumber. This one though, that you saw the video footage of us trying to bow it down, sticks up a little bit. I can trim that off with this one, and then that'll all plane out correctly. And then we started out with a 16 footer, then a 12 footer. We'll put another 16 footer on here, so we get 4 feet of overlap from there to there. And that will continue on down and go all the way around the building. So, is that right, Sam?
Yep.
So Sam knows it all.
Everything.
Everything.
Stuck in here.
It's stuck in here, yeah. BJ's over there putting the blocking in on top of the beams. The purpose of this blocking is for lateral strength, so these joists don't roll. One might say, well, if it's nailed into the beam and you get your sheeting on top of it, wouldn't that do the same thing? It's going to keep it from rolling. The blocking's just better. I think it derived from hurricane country, tornado country, where you have more natural disasters than what we have in this area that we live in. But it'll certainly keep the floor from flexing in this direction and keep these from rolling. And plans called for that, so those are going in. So we'll get blocking all along down the center on top of the beam. We'll also get blocking on top of that beam right there. And then doubled up 2x12 all the way around. Okay, Brett and Lisa, it is Friday afternoon, about 4 o'clock. We're going to be here for about another hour doing some cleanup and pickup, but didn't get as far as I'd hoped today or this week. I was hoping to have the floor sheeted and the first course at least of your logs on. Didn't get done. But the bulk of the floor framing is done. There's your stairwell opening. Got that beam. That was part of the hang up. Didn't get that until this morning. So I was hoping to have that yesterday. It didn't come in. So anyhow, got that in this afternoon. Got those floor joists put on. Still got to do blocking up here. Blocking over there though is all done. Still got to do the blocking here, finish sheeting the wall, but I can't do that until the rim joist is on because the sheeting is going to go to the top of the rim joist and then get cut off. So once we finish all the floor framing in the rim joist, then we can finish sheeting the exterior wall. I know that you already saw these. This one notches in, that one notches in. This rim or i-joist runs all the way through it, and it's blocked in the web up there for load bearing support. Also on this side, same thing over here. This one is blocked for load bearing support, runs all the way through the log. This beam runs all the way through the log. This one's got to get cut off. You get a 12-foot post here. It runs up to there, and then from that corner down is a 15-foot post, which is marked out on the floor here. Anyway, that'll be the center of the post right there. It runs up to there. Got this all notched in. Run through. And then we get over here. It's notched into that log. And runs through over to the wall. I'll take you up top and I'll show you what it looks like from up top. Okay, so here we are looking at it from the top side. Obviously you can see your stairwell opening. All of these floor joists are in. Got started on your double up 2x12 rim joist to there. Not very much of it, but got some of it done. Super stout stairwell opening. Got a doubled up LVL, goes all the way around it. I'll walk up here real quick. So these two ran to this one and we nailed it together before we put the second one on. That's tied in. Same thing with these i-joists to here. We put this one in, nailed it into the top and bottom cord of the i-joist, and then put this one on. And of course, obviously, if you guys are watching this, we still got to put joist hangers on these, but I still like to nail them that way. I don't like to rely on a joist hanger 100%. Maybe I'm a little old school that way, but we will get joist hangers. Same here, these will get joist hangers to these ones. But old school style that I was taught, that would hold the earth. Over here, same thing. Put this one on, nailed it through, then put this one on to that one. This is nailed to that, and nailed to that, and then nailed to that, and it's all interlocked. Can't come apart. As you can see, this floor joist runs through the post. And as I had mentioned earlier, these logs are cut to the top, nice and flat, so subfloor goes on here, and then the log that goes above these has a solid bearing clear to the foundation on that one, this one, and that one. There's the other blocking we still got to do. A lot of detail, more than a person would imagine. He's picking that stuff up out of the driveway for the weekend. Over here, I'll take you over here. These little guys here, this blocking here, as the plan calls for, 3 foot on center. We'll go to the doubled up 2x12 rim joist that's going to go here. Well, there you have it. That's this week's accomplishment. Not as much as I'd hoped to get done. Probably not as much as you'd hope to get done either. But it is what it is. Kept plugging away at it, and that's what we got. So hope you like what you see. We'll continue on it Monday. Thanks, Brett and Lisa.